Next on the news, across the country, people are getting into the Christmas spirit this Giving Tuesday, especially in the Diocese of Brooklyn.
A Queens Catholic school helping students falling on hard times get a good night's rest. I'm Katie Vasquez, and I'll have that story coming up.
Students from 3 Catholic schools gather for a day of faith and fellowship at the Diocese of Brooklyn's middle school retreat. Plus, balancing work, family, and faith, a Catholic author gives you the secret to success coming up.
By driving the values of the Catholic Church and running them through a business really helped us tremendously be successful.
I'm Christine Persichetti. Currents News starts right now. It's Giving Tuesday, and over in Flushing, some Catholic school kids are giving the gift of a good night's sleep. St. Kevin Catholic Academy is collecting pajamas, hoping the new nightgowns and PJs will encourage better sleep and better grades in the classroom. Currents News' Katie Vasquez has the story from Queens.
I would love to do this even. During the season of giving, these students at St. Kevin Catholic Academy in Flushing are learning the true spirit of the holidays. Really? Doing a good deed for the community by donating new pajamas.
I always feel happy inside of my heart, and I hope that they will be grateful for the stuff that we donate.
I feel like it's an amazing cause for the kids who are less fortunate than others.
This year, the Queens School is taking part in the Pajama Program, a national nonprofit that provides PJs and other items that promote healthy sleep.
All kids should have a safe home, should always be warm at night.
Studies show that a clean pair of pajamas can promote proper hygiene and quality of sleep, which in turn helps students focus on their studies.
Hopefully a lot of those kids would benefit from this program.
St. Kevin's Academy Parent Association hopes this drive will teach their kids a lesson on helping their fellow man.
I think that many of us send our kids to Catholic school not only for the education but for the morals and really understanding to be empathetic and to always give back. And so this was a project that we felt like the whole school could take part of.
One that could already be sinking in for the dozens of students who have donated already.
I think helping kids do better in school is very important. I think school is very important.
There are kids who just wish they had what you had and you wish you had more, so I feel like you should be grateful for what you have.
It feels great in my heart to know that I've contributed to the less fortunate.
St. Kevin will continue to collect pajamas for the needy as long as the demand is there. In Flushing, Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
What sweet kids. If you'd like to donate pajamas, you can drop them off at the school located at 4550 195th Street in Flushing. Teaching young people how to get closer to God was the focus of a middle school retreat at Bay Ridge Catholic Academy. 80 students from the Brooklyn School, along with St. Ephrem Catholic Academy and Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic Academy, experienced faith and fellowship on Tuesday as they listened to testimonies and skits performed by missionaries from Net Ministries. The Catholic organization sends teams across the U.S. to help with evangelization. The Diocesan Youth Ministry Office organized the day for 7th and 8th graders to help prepare them for high school. The students say it opened their eyes to how they can get closer to Christ as they continue on with their education.
I really appreciate how they spoke to us because it helped me to notice that I'm not trying to find who my true self is, and I'm trying to be who people want me to be, but I should be myself, and I have to ask God to try and find it.
Feel like something new. I felt like I learned something new about God and how I should always put my heart and trust into Him. The greatest joy is to be able to bring that to the youth, to show them that like we're so lost in this world and just in society as a whole, that like there is a truth and that like Christ, like you can have a relationship with God.
The students ended the day celebrating Mass at St. Anselm Church next door. Have you ever thought of starting a business but worried about how you'd balance work and family life? One successful entrepreneur and author of the book Entrepreneurial Trinity says the key is adding a strong faith to the mix. Author and Diocese of Brooklyn native Brian Sullivan joins us now. Hi, Brian.
How are you?
So first off, welcome home. I know you went to St. Luke's, you went to St. Francis Prep like me. So tell us first, how has your Catholic education kind of shaped who you are as a business person?
Yeah, in so many ways it has. By driving the values of the Catholic Church and running them through a business, really helped us tremendously be successful. I think one of our big values that we hammered home with our team was honesty and integrity, right, to the utmost level. And we built so much loyalty with our clients by being honest. They didn't want us to be perfect, but they just wanted us to tell them the truth. So when we made a mistake, we owned up to it immediately, told them we made the mistake, and then how we were going to fix it. And they loved that. It built so much loyalty. Yeah,
those are values you need in every aspect of your life, right?
Absolutely.
And I want to talk about your book. This book is about your journey starting a business while growing a family, strengthening your faith, business, family, faith, the Entrepreneurial Trinity. And I want to read a line from the book. It says, "While our faith creates confidence, our family can help keep us humble." Now, you say you learned this the hard way. What can people learn from you by reading the book?
I think, we try to talk about the mistakes that I made, right? Some of the successes that we had along the way, but some of the mistakes I made, right? And some of the early ones were just putting in way too many hours, but really based on insecurity, right? I have nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong with working hard, but I was putting in a lot of hours doing busy work just because I was insecure about whether or not the business was going to be successful and take off. And I was pulling myself away from my wife and my kids because I was insecure. That's really, in hindsight, kind of a silly way to spend my time and not the best use of it. I would have been much better off by putting in 60 hours a week instead of 100, going home and spending time with the wife and kids, getting the energy I needed, spending more time at church and in prayer, rather than just pouring everything I could do being at the office, kind of for the sake of being at the office.
Right, because all that other stuff gives you the confidence to do well in your job. I love that. And you say in order to be successful at all three, you have to have a rock. And I love this part of the book. You talk about how your wife, Mary Jo, is your rock. And she plays a pivotal role in this book. I know we have all our Post-its here. She writes little letters to you throughout the whole book. Why was it important for the both of you to write the book together?
It's really our story, right? Oftentimes you speak of an entrepreneurial couple as one of them is the entrepreneur that started the business and the other one stayed at home or kept doing their job that they did, right? But it's really both people in the couple are key to it. Both parts of it are key to making sure the entrepreneurial journey goes well. So it's important that we get both sides of that. Honestly, I think her parts are the best parts of the book, and most people say that as well. She writes really, really well, and it's really sincere and endearing. But it was important for both sides to understand that if she wasn't my rock, I would have closed the business within 5 months. I thought I was a failure. I would have shut the business down if not for her. Yeah.
I love that. So I also want to congratulate you because I know your family was just given the Monsignor Mark Giordani Award in the Diocese of Paterson, and they said for your unwavering dedication to service and faith. So you have 7 children. How do you instill your Catholic values in them?
A lot of it is by example, right? We try to tell them little stories and try to speak with them about, the values that are important, but a lot of it is example. And the Monsignor Giordani Award is we volunteer at a food pantry in Paterson. We started doing that as something we were going to do occasionally. And once we started going, we go every other Saturday. It's just an amazing place to be, to see so many wonderful people there. And all of our kids involved in helping out has been so much fun and so much growth for them and for me, really, as a father.
I love that. That's great. All right, Brian Sullivan, author of Entrepreneurial Trinity. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
All right, if you'd like to get a copy of Entrepreneurial Trinity, just head to entrepreneurialtrinity.com. Say that 3 times fast. That is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.